I know you're having a Mashujaa Day Fun Day on the 21st of October. Tell us more about it. Najua kuna mtu ataona hii video Friday na atataka kujua venue iko wapi. How are the ways they can give? How can they even participate in the event?
Okay, thank you. We are having a Mashujaa Fun Day on the 21st of October. It will be at Cultural Center. The activities for the day will include, there'll be mentorship, there'll be food, there'll be lunch, there'll be a talent show, there'll be games, and there'll be a tree planting activity.
Welcome to Nuggets of Wisdom, where we delve into the depths of human experience to uncover the gems of insight that guide us through life's journey. Join us as we share stories, laughter, and profound wisdom. Don't miss out on a single nugget. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the wisdom with the world. Tune in now.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the exciting episode of Nuggets of Wisdom. We are so delighted to have you this very great day. And today we are excited because we know we are going to have an awesome time where we are going to dive more into the business world, where we're going to get insights and also get encouragements on how to go through our daily life. And today with us, we have the CEO or the founder of Mzae Foundation, Mr. Joe Brian Gachengo. Thank you so much for being with us in today's show.
Thank you so much.
Santi Bana, it's been a long time. We have tried to have this interview, but we are glad that today we are able to get the opportunity to hear from you, even as you encourage us and teach us more about this business world. Sindio? Asante sana. And to kick us off, today we want you to simply start us off by introducing yourself. Tell us who Joe Brian is, your full names, where you're born from, what you do, kama uko shule ama umemaliza. Na wewe ni nani? Yes.
Thank you so much, Ignatius, for having me. Thank you also, Katune Production, for having me. My name is Joe Brian Gachengo, Mugo. I am a firstborn of a family of 4. I'm born and raised in Nyeri. I'm also a Sunday school teacher. Shule, I have done Bachelor of Arts in Sociology. What else? I am currently also pursuing project management in Kenya Institute of Management. I'm also single. I'm not married yet.
I'm clarify mapema. Kabla tujafika kwa sorry. Sha clarify.
Not yet married. And I'm also, as you've said, I'm also a founder of an organization, which is a community-based organization. It's called Mzae Organisation. It's based in Nyeri. And yeah, that is who I am. Thank you.
Amazing. So today we are delighted to have you, Mr. Joe Brian, and we want to learn more. You see, as a young person, you are an encouragement to the community of where you've come from, of how your organization is. And so we want you to tell us more about Mzae Foundation. What gave birth to Mzae Foundation?
What gave birth? Thank you. That's a good question. What gave birth to Mzae? Some time back when I was in campus, I was watching TV. Nilikuwa naona Al Jazeera, nilikuwa napenda kuona international news. So whatever was being brought was like it was the pollution of, as in kuna watu walikuwa naishi in a very horrible state.
Yeah.
And so I start asking my question, nikajiuliza government inakuaga. Hizi ni vitu government inafaa ishughulikie, like the quality life of a person. Someone has rights to enjoy. So I decided, why not start a foundation? Why not bring this change to the community? And now, kujipata juu, at that point I was not in Nyeri.
Okay.
Nasomea JKUAT. So I told my friends, mimi nafikiria foundation. Hata I didn't know foundation inaanzianga. So I told my friends, nataka kuanza foundation. So nikawaambia, hey, that's a good idea. I started writing down some few things. So when that was back in 2017, so my mind was like, nataka, we have holidays. We have the holidays in Kenya, the Mashujaa, the Jamhuri. Why don't we spend those days with the less fortunate? Those are the first ideas were coming. Other big plans were coming. creating stadiums for people to play football, to play even other sports. So basically, I had a very big vision back then, and looking back, I've been able to accomplish a while, but nikiangalia Kenya nilikuwa nafikiria kitambo na sahi, there's a long way to go.
Yeah.
But basically, what the intention of the organization is to bring quality life to members of the community.
Okay.
People out there, sometimes tunasemanga serikali, but I decided why not be the person who can bring the change to the people.
Yes.
So we aim in helping the community to have progressive and sustainable development. And we do this especially for the vulnerable communities,
Okay.
children homes and stuff. And we also do this also through programs and events. We have organized several events since 2017 up to now. So yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a journey. But the main, actually, our slogan is a heart for the world. If I could take my personal experience,
Yeah.
I'm a person who likes to give out.
Okay.
I give out time sana jioni ndiko.
Yeah,
If I
true.
had money,
You'll definitely do that. Yeah.
So but I give time to people. Hadi kuna siku zingine ninajiulizanga, nakaa tu chini na mtu anaanza kunipatia story zake, nashinda. Kwani ameona like
Mimi ndio ninafaa.
Mbona ni mimi? So like I really like to give out. So the slogan is a heart for the world, and basically that is what Mzae Foundation has been. It has been an organization that exposes its hearts for other people to fit in. How well we can be able to do that, because the vision was very hard.
Well, yeah, true.
It's a process, and through also collaboration with other people, we'll be able to achieve a lot. Yeah.
Wow, very amazing. So the vision came out of the heart that you had towards the community to help them, and also see them being at a very good position other than waiting on the government to do the very necessary that they're supposed to do.
Yeah, for sure.
And now I know being with that heart and having that vision, there's definitely some few challenges you've encountered. If I've heard you correctly, you already started doing events all the way back from 2017.
Yeah.
So that means 2017 up to now, or even from the birth of Mzae Foundation up to now, there has been a process.
Yeah.
There have been a process of growth, and definitely in this growth, there have been challenges that you have encountered.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some of the challenges that you have encountered, and you have still decided to remain resilient within yourself, that this organization still needs to continue?
Yeah. Challenges have been there, a lot of them. Personal challenges, organizational challenges. I'll dwell on maybe the organizational challenges first. So first of all, the number one key about bringing change is you have to have resources to be able to bring change. And as I've said, I started the idea was when I was in campus. Unajua mtu akiwa campus, you think about solely yourself, haujaanza bees, set iko na inheritance mahali na kungojea ama hata ushapewa. So resources have been the main issue, because I've said there's an idea that I had that will improve on stadiums, especially in Nyeri. But now thinking about a stadium in Nyeri, and a government
the quotation.
You see, the quotation actually is millions and millions of money. True. So challenge number one has been resources, but I can't complain. I thank God for this far he has brought us. Another thing is like getting into the space where now you have to help people. You also have to collaborate with the government. If you're not in the government side, the politics side, it's a little bit tricky to maneuver it. You should know a person who knows
another person too.
And at some point, my dad actually, who is a big inspiration to do all this, he's a leader in this big county of ours, Nyeri. And he has tried to help me, but nafika pia point like as a man.
Unajambia sasa mimi nataka nijitegemee.
So when I was starting, he was there na niambia nafanya hivi, but now I've tried to maneuver that political world, that because if I have a project which helps the community, the first thing as I've said, the government is supposed to do that.
Yeah, yeah,
so when
that
you
is
approach the government, unawaambia, tunataka kufanya, like an instance, we wanted to do a cleanup sometime in 2019 hapo. So tumeenda ku approach the ministry.
Yeah.
Tunaambia we want to do this and this and this. And we need this and this and this. So government penye natuanzishia mko na pesa ngapi? Hiyo kisha kupiga hivyo inakuwa a little bit inakupush back sasa kama nyinyi ndio mna expect sisi tunafanya unacheki. So like learning to deal to cope with the government, to work hand in hand with them has been also a challenge that has been there. Another challenge I'd say is having members or having people in the organization that are committed to do the charity work.
Yeah.
Because basically no one gets a salary.
Okay.
But we are very hopeful that sooner or later we get some salaries for, because it's kufanya hii kazi it requires a lot of time. Kichwa yako unatoka hapo, you've spent a lot of time, especially when working with the street family. Unaspend na watu wanatumia glue. Hapo hivyo unakaa na wao hadi wewe hata kama
sasa utumii already ishaingia kwa system.
So you see, like there's need for a little bit motivation for the people who are doing this work. And so if people imekuwa process haijakuwa like imekuwa up down. So like having a team which really wants to do charity, which has it in their heart to follow kufanya Kenya nafaa fanya. That has been a challenge. So there's a time actually back in school, because back in school, there's a time we had like tumena dormant, and this kidogo ilinifanya nisikie vibaya. But I think the resilience was that I'm not doing it for people. I'm doing it to help other people, and also for the glory of God. Actually, when I'm thinking about how I started it, I'll say kuna venye ni kama ilikujaga ni kama it's a burden. I actually believe that God gave me this burden to do this because I have that time was studying computer technology. That time was very interested in computer. Kidogo nikaona hapo hivi itabidi nimechange because after now the burden
has already come.
Because I had not even thought about, and actually at that time I had a girlfriend. Shout out to you for helping me that time. She helped me to maneuver. Na kujua like you want to do this, now do social work, do sociology, do community development. She really helped me.
Huyo alikuwa vision, huyo alikuwa wife material. Wherever you are, not on a video umeambiwa asante for doing the good work.
Kwanza kwa Australia, Mungu ambariki penye yako. Alipata bwana, I think nilikuwa na kazi ya nyota.
Tukunywe gopo la maji.
Tumekunywa, but anyway, about back to the challenges. I'd say also it reaches a time when now you as a person, you have I suffered from mental health for some time. So because there's a lot that is expected from you, there's a lot that you expect from yourself, but you really can't achieve them like 100%. So inakufanya usikie vibaya, inakufanya ushindwe mbona basi nikuwe na hiki kitu kama why. So challenges zimekuwa hivyo, and I'm thankful also for that I was able to go through the process. I reached out to people, helped me with the mental health process. So kama uko nje, it is okay not to be okay.
True.
I think a lot of CBOs in Nyeri I've seen people start this thing, but inafika point unaona sasa hadi watu wanakuambia sasa wewe unatafutia watu na wewe mwenyewe
huna. That is true.
So inakupiga chenga, but at the end of the day unaona like this burden bado haishi. Iko hapo tu, inakufanya press on, and that's why people say kujituma ni very important, very critical. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. I know whoever is seated and watching this video, and to you who gets to the opportunity to listen to this video, one of the key things that I have gotten from your conversation of the challenges you've encountered and how you've been able to maneuver through them is the resilience in you. Is really realizing that this is something that has already been given to me and I really need to take it up. And the other thing is about teamwork. Because I've heard you said a lot of times that you've not worked alone, but you've worked with a team of people who don't get salary. Someone gets out of their comfort zone to also be part of the organization, and even leave what they're doing to come and also do the cleanups you probably do, the events you probably do. And it's very amazing because someone may be seated there and wants to start an organization, but the first thing that is clicking in their mind is, I first need to get the resources. And resources, unaweza anza kusema you want to get them today, but the really quantity of the resources you want might take even 2 years. Yeah. But for you, from 2017 to 2024, you started with no resources, and the organization has stood because, again, you've had people who are standing up to you. Yeah. And so if you're watching us, that should be an encouragement to you that if you want to start your own organization, start it. Yeah. You know, I like what one of the great spokespeople or mentors do say. Vusi Tembeko says that you start from somewhere. You don't wait to start big, you start from somewhere. And you've really taught us that we have to start from somewhere. And now into the next question is, you've said you work with a team of people. What is the best effective communication tool that you found reliable to you, that you still stay connected with these people? Because you say you don't have an office. Yeah. So this means these are people from different places. Probably someone is in Nairobi, the other person is in Nakuru. Yeah. There are those who are in Nyeri, na kama wako Nyeri hawako karibu na wewe. But you get to communicate with them whenever you have a vision of something, whenever you want to do something. So what is the best communication tool for you that has worked for you and for the organization to be where it is up to date?
Actually, let me first talk about, you've said having a team is very important.
Yeah.
Actually, if first of all, I'm not talking about friends. I'm talking about a team.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between friends and having a team.
Very true.
Because if you have a team, it's people who are there for the vision.
Yeah.
If you have friends, are people who are there for you. You see, if you have people who are there for the vision, that's very key. But having also good friends, very important.
Yeah.
So, best effective communication tool. Thank God for technology.
Yeah.
Because since then, the main we have our WhatsApp group, and we've been having several meetings, physical meetings, online meetings, especially after COVID came.
Yeah.
But WhatsApp has been the main source of communication, and also out of that, I really reach out to people whenever, like if something comes to me and I say, IG, if I want like your service,
yeah,
like if I want you.
Yeah.
AJ, but I'm doing this, so I'll reach out to you
Yeah.
and say, AJ, come through. I want you to come and maybe interview someone.
Yeah.
So effective communication, basically, technology has very helped us. And actually, I think if you're a young person, technology is the best way to maneuver some sort of communication for your team.
Yeah.
And actually, we have also members outside Kenya. So having known as Akiwa Mbadi pay na kwa tricky. Big out to all the Mzae Foundation community, friends, members, volunteers, all of them, for your for everything that you've made, because when you umesema kama si I think singekuwa ni kaingekuwa ni mimi peke yangu bro.
Hiyo na mtu anachokanga haraka.
Unachoka.
Mbio sana.
Unachoka. But communication has been that. Yeah.
Wow. So we are about to take a short commercial break, but the last question that that is going to take us to the commercial break is, what is the vision of Mzae Foundation for the next 5 years? You see, there's definitely the goals you've set. Yeah. Because now, from 2017 all the way to 2024, Mzae Foundation is not the same as how it began. Because I got an opportunity to see somewhere where you highlighted the videos of the several events you've done from 2017 all the way to now, 2024 that you're preparing, which we'll be talking about it in the next segment. And I've really seen the growth. So what is the vision that you have for Mzae for the next 5 years, now from now? Yeah.
Okay. Our vision, like generally, is to see a world where everyone, regardless of their social economic state, gender, have a quality life. Like they have the chance to live a quality life. So for the 5 years, what we are seeing is like there's issues of environment.
Yeah.
We want to see our, because first of all, I didn't mention this. I started charity at home. Actually, it was ingekuwa rahisi ningeanzia huko because nilikuwa huko, but I decided to come back home. And I also, so the vision is like having a healthy environment
Yeah.
for the people of Nyeri.
Yeah.
Like mtu anaweza tembea kutoka Kakere apande hivyo juu mpaka 019 lakini akose dustbin mahali hapo. So vitu kama hizo, that is one of the visions that we have,
Yeah.
to establish trash points where people may be able to,
Yeah. Okay.
put the trash, and also asaidie kutolita. Another vision that we have is that I've said we are also planning to see us as people, especially who are involved in the work when you're kwa ground,
Yeah.
waweze kupata salaries.
Yeah.
Also having an office is on our list. Also, we are planning on having a community shelter or a resource center, whereby this is going to be a safe space where people affected by calamities, nyumba zikichomeka, landslide and whatever, they can have a place to stay before now they transition into. And also the community center will help us to regulate the number of homeless people.
Yeah.
For now, that is the vision that I can tell you about.
Yeah.
But I know I'll be back here.
Definitely, we will
I'll
definitely
be back
have
here,
it. It's an interesting conversation.
And I will inform you on more because of the strategic plan. We were now to do a strategic plan for next year, moving on.
Okay.
But that's the kind of vision that we have.
Amazing. For the very first half of the segment, I've really learned a lot and I've picked a lot of how you have grown as an organization, of how you've grown as an individual. And it has also encouraged me, especially in the key part of having friends and really having a team. Because there's a difference between those two. And it really brings out the question of, as I am starting something, am I starting it with a team or am I starting it with a friend? And again, you're able to see that if I'm starting it with a team and I'm starting it with a friend, these are the consequences that I'll have. And thank you so much for the first segment, because we've learned a lot. A lot of wisdom has been deposited, and we thank you so much.
Nuggets of wisdom for you.
We are honored to have you. And so guys, even as we're taking a short commercial break, I'd like to remind you, we also have our sponsors. And so for the sponsor of the day is Imari Vegetables, as it's been displayed on our screen. Imari Vegetables, or Imari Farms, deals with health, organic vegetables, and their slogan really excites me sana, that it is from your farm to your table. Oh yes, from your farm to your table. And you can reach them or even get the order of any vegetable that you want from the number 0723 306758, and I will repeat again, 0723 306758. And also for organization, schools, you have a retreat for your children and you want to get vegetables, you can also write an email so that you can get the quotation. That is at kieremuthe@gmail.com, and I repeat again, kieremuthe@gmail.com. And so guys, we're going to take a short commercial break so that we can allow also our guests to take a glass of water. And we'll be right back after the break with exciting topics, exciting conversation. So continue staying tuned, and also remember to subscribe, share, and like if you've not done that. Invite as many people as you're able to, and let's get to create a community where we bring wisdom and where we bring ideas to creativity. Thank you so much. See you right after the break. Hello guys, again welcome back after the short commercial break, and thank you for staying with us and being a part of us even as we continue with today's conversation with our interviewee, or the man himself, the big man himself, Mzae, sindio? So this segment inakuanga interesting. Hapa hatukuangi sasa serious. Hapa mambo ya serious tulifanya first segment. Sasa hii tunatakanga tujue. You see, there's definitely the JB in work and outside work. So we really try to bring out the two perspectives. Ndio mtu asiseme, hey, JB ni mtu wa kazi bana. Sisi tulisikia interview mzima ni kazi tu. So the first question is, what does JB do outside work? Wewe unafanyanga nini? What are your hobbies? What are the interests or the talents you do? Sasa wakati haufikiri kuhusu Mzae Organization, umeamua ni mimi nataka kujiambia pole.
hobbies. Wow. I think that question. Napenda kusikiza wimbo. Napenda sana kusikiza wimbo. I love hip hop songs. I love reggae songs, dancehall. Like wimbo is that any song that makes me groove, yani ni amke tu dance, napenda sana.
Wow.
Napenda pia watch movies. I'm an indoor kind of person. By the way, sometimes people mistake me for an
Intro.
for an extrovert actually.
An extrovert, yeah.
Because I love my space. I really love my space. So napenda kukaa kwa nyumba ni watch movie, nasikia fiti instead of going out to maybe niseme swimming. Napenda vitu ziko kwa nyumba. Also napenda watoto. I really love kids. So nikipata na watoto maybe. So outside work ni outside Mzae. Bado niko na kazi nyingine ya watoto because I'm in the Sunday school ministry.
Wow.
So I really love dancing with kids. Napenda kuona wakidance, napenda kuona wakifurahia. Na pia mimi nifurahie tukifurahia pamoja. Something else. This one is sawa.
Imefanya ile kitu.
But also I love also the company of my friends.
Yeah.
I really love the company of my friends. So I hang out with my friends as much as I can get, as much time as I can get. I'll hang out with friends. Tuende tu tukae tu chini tupige story, tusikize wimbo pamoja.
Yeah.
Just chilling out with friends. I really love that. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. There is something else people don't know about JB that I think I have interacted even before we decided to set up the interview. And I really love the leadership skills you usually have. I know you're in the forum of the Nyeri leaders, youth, and I really see how much you are able to communicate with them and keep the whole group very comfortable and having fun. I've seen you going for events. I've seen you at WIPG, and shout out to LFA Ministries for such an amazing thing, together with the vision bearers. And I see how you get to interact with people. I see how you get to dance. I see how you hype people up. Nimeona pia unachezanga futa, sijui mbona ukisema unachezanga futa.
Mwili nazeeka. I think we were having a game last weekend, but I still have an injury. So football saizi kuna mtu aliniambia hii miaka ya nimefika sahi.
Si ya
football. Nile like having but when I say hanging out with friends, kama nataka kucheza ball, tucheza ball. But it's not really something I do on a daily or on a weekly. So umesema leadership. Wewe kwanza wewe nikuanike mbele ya watu. Hata wewe you are also supposed to be in that group. Unatupoteanga ama utapeana apology baadaye.
I shall give my apologies to the members. We shall talk behind the tent and discuss this further.
We miss you so much there. So leadership, I think my main inspiration is my dad. My dad, I've seen him in leadership positions from as young, as far as I can remember. Because he's been there to bring our family together. And I mean family, I mean also the extended family, people around Nyeri. Ameni peleka kwa a lot of functions where we are many families. So I've seen him leading. So I think Nile, the element that I've taken from him as a leader, and I've also seen it work in me. I think unasemanga mbegu ya maembe itazaa maembe.
Yeah, that is true.
So I think that is the leadership comes from my dad. I'd say that, and also reading and also kuona a lot of kuona movies. I also watch documentaries. I also watch things zenye watu tu give me a video, not a book. Give me a video, not a book. Give me a video, not a book. So I've learned a lot from that. And if I'm going to mention about the youth leadership, the forums that you meet, we also have games that I also organize games. Football games for several churches around Nyeri. And it has been a very, very satisfying feeling. I think I said the vision, hata kuna siku nilikuwa jiambia, hii vision ya Mzae ni kama inaanza kujileta hadi side ya church. Because like the football stuff, I've done matches with Mzae, but now huku nje kwa church inabamba zaidi.
Yeah,
I bring
yeah.
in churches together,
A one community.
wanafurahia, inabamba.
Yeah.
Shout out to WAPG mwenye anaona kutakuwa na kuokoka for real on 27th of Sunday. Mko karibu sana at Living Faith Ministries. And also actually unajua kuna vitu vingine mtu anaambiagwa na mtu mwingine kumuhusu like useme na kuonanga ukiinteract na watu. Also I think that is something that I've never like accepted, like I'm a social person.
Yeah.
But when I think I get into a place,
the room just accepts.
It's a favor that I think I'll give glory to God, because it's favor. And also nilikuwa nasikia mahali wakisema unafaa ukairada ya room yenye unaingia. Kuna mahali unaingia unakuwa serious, kuna mahali mwingine unaingia una bring all the childish behavior that you can have. And also I was thinking ukisema stories za MC, I'm also starting another interest. I'm trying to MC. Nataka kuanza ku MC.
I was about to even say that.
So kama uko na sherehe bedhe pia unaweza nitia. I have a good reference.
Actually guys, if you're looking for the best MC, I think I've encountered this guy in very many forums. Please tutapeana paka number at the end of it, but contact this guy. He will bring the fun in everything. He will bring the best out of you. Hata kama wewe ni mzee hujawahi dance, I'm telling you, this guy will make sure you do that. And thank you so much.
Dance kabisa. But also I think my upbringing, the forums that I have been to, I think hizo ndo zimeni kwenda camps za church and conferences za church nikiwa young, nikiwa teen, nikiwa youth. Hizo vitu zote zimeni expose. I'm thankful. Sometimes kukua mtoto wa pastor inakuwa ngori, but I think the environment that it pushes you to is very impactful. Unaionanga after maybe some years. Sasa na karibia 30. So nimeona a lot of things, and I have tried to involve nazo. Naona zinakubali. Anasema kumbe nakuanga. But by the growing up I was also you said something you don't know about myself. Sikuwa najiaminia. I really struggled with low
self-esteem.
I really struggled with that. Sikuwa hata high school sikuwa napenda funky. Sasa ningeenda funky alafu. But tuko nje
nimefanya ile kitu and then nimeileta tu yote.
Inaileta yote, but I'm thankful to God for everything that he has bestowed upon me. The favor, even to accept who I am. It has been a journey.
Wow. I've heard you talk about your dad, and if people don't know, this is a pastor's kid. By the way, he's a PK's kid.
PK.
They call them the pastor's kid or the PK's kid, and you've really mentioned him a lot, and we like to give him the honor that he deserves. For those people who don't know who his dad is Bishop Dr. James Mzae Gachengo. Thank you so much, sir, for raising a very amazing man who has become a transformation to the world. You see, we are always taught, give honor where it is due.
For sure.
And so in this show, we really want to say thank you, sir, for giving us the best. And that is why today we are seated together with you. Because I know we're going to be finishing in a few. We now want to give you the opportunity to talk about your event. I know you're having a Mashujaa Day Fun Day on the 21st of October. Tell us more about it. Najua kuna mtu ataona hii video Friday na atataka kujua venue iko wapi. How are the ways they can give? How can they even participate in the event?
Okay, thank you. We are having a Mashujaa Fun Day on the 21st of October. It will be at Cultural Center. The activities for the day will include, there'll be mentorship, there'll be food, there'll be lunch, there'll be a talent show, there'll be games, and there'll be a tree planting activity. So the main wenye tunafanyia yani, it is the street family and the community of Vitemere. So inviting you, come expecting to be able to give. Not only your money, not only your money, your time, your emotions. Unajua kuna mtu unaweza kuja, kuna people who are good talkers. Mtu anakuja akuopen up. So if someone comes and does that to you, don't hold back. Wewe tu kwa heart for the world. Remember, heart for the world. So itakuwa hapo, we've had that from 2017. Nikikumbuka event ya 2017 kama ningekuwa ku give up give up your time.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was on Asian Quarters grounds. Sisi mnaijua kama Nyeri bus terminus. Before all the structure, there was a field there. The field was it was being used by kufanya ku dump takataka.
Yeah.
So I remember that day niliamka asubuhi because nilikuwa naishi tu hapo. Niliamka asubuhi nikaenda nikaanza kupick litaa. Sijaiona siku mrefu. We. Alafu October, by the way, it's always almost raining.
Yeah.
It's almost raining. So nimeamka asubuhi nimeanza kuokota takataka. Nikaona because kwa kichwa changu naona a very big event. Lakini kwa ground
vitu ni different.
Naona venue inakaa hivyo, but it was fun. We were able to have a football game. Tulikula kwa kuwa na ngoma. Nikaibiwa jerrycan ya maji.
Ulienda na hiyo jerrycan?
Kama I could give up, I think I would have given up a long time ago. But I think learning from that, we are going to have a very great and big event on 21st of October. So kindly, if you are available, do not miss out. If you are not available, you can send your donations. You can give donations. When I say send, I think Katule
will give us the details.
Wow, there's a till number. I think Katule will give us the details. And also, kukuja kupika. Kupika ni kazi.
Ni kazi si
we started a day before and also the day tulikuwa hapo kwa ground tukifanya kazi. So you're so much very welcome, and I'll be happy to see you there. I'll be happy to see you.
Wow, amazing. So guys, as you've heard, there's a very big event on the 21st. I know Katule Production shall be there. Mimi personally nitakuwa. Ni kuanzia 10 a.m. mpaka 5 p.m. I know the poster will be displayed as we continue. And also guys, to support the Mzae Foundation, there are branded merchandise and the prizes are also given. They also have wristbands at 100. They have t-shirts at 1,000. They have hoodies at 2,500. They have reflectors at 450. Hiyo siku ya Mashujaa Day najua hii ndio itakuwa luku. You shall see me with a hoodie. I am sure I shall have one at 2,500. There are very many colors and there are also many options. There is shipping, there is local pickup. Kwa hivyo hata wewe ukiwa pale majuu, uko Australia, uko US, uko UK, uko India, there is definitely a way for you to get this merchandise. And so as we are concluding our today's interview, we want to give you the opportunity to give a shout out to the people who have been of help to you, and also just say a word of encouragement to someone who's seated and watching this video and they feel they have the burden like yours, but they are afraid to start it.
Okay, shout out first to Being Creatives for making us the merchandise. Being Creatives is led by our member Sam Gitonga. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to my board of members. Big shout out to the members wa Mzae. Friends wa Mzae. People who have sponsored us, people who have given their money, who have given their time. I don't want to mention their names because sometimes many of them they like to remain anonymous. But shout out to you because whatever you have done has been able to help us to bring the change that is needed in the community. So also shout out to the county government of Nyeri. You have been good partners. You say it's a process. Tunaendelea kujuana na nyinyi. Najua with time tutakuwa tumeingia huko ndani. Anyway.
Kabisa.
Who else am I not shouting out? My parents, of course, my siblings, Joy Barnes, Petra Debbie, I so love you. Actually, don't know if I have. Okay, I'll say this. So the day when the first Mashujaa Day that I was doing, that was the day that these kids came to our life. So actually, I was so excited by the about you. Mungu anawapenda and I so love you so very much. You also by the a source of inspiration. Vitu zingine naonanga give up alafu nafikiria na Joy na Petra. They are a very big source of inspiration. So also Katule Production, Ignatius, asante sana. They admin pia na kushout out kwenye huko. Georges. Ni wote nikianza kuwataja ni wote.
List tunaweza fanya hivi.
Tunaweza maliza hivi kwenye CEO list. Nyinyi ni watu wa maana. Remember that it is always better to give than to receive. Whatever you have given, for sure, they say that those who lend to the poor, those who give to the poor, they lend to God. So me, I know God has something in store for you. Still has make what in the door. Good life furahia, good health furahia, favor ikikupata furahia. It's never about the materialistic things.
Yeah,
Never
true,
about them.
true.
Because if it's about the materialistic things, I know people have started CBOs and ended up zimeenda kukua vitu za kuwapatia do.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they do not find the fulfillment in whatever they do.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to, let me finish this. This is the last story. I promise. So there's this time we were going to Aberdare National Park with the street family. It was some time, I think 2018. So on our way back kwa basi, we had gone with PMI. Hiyo time ilikuwa na basi tulikuwa Oh, shout out to PMI, the King City, Riverside for everything. Hiyo time tukirudi kwa basi, unakumbuka tukiwa school venye tulikuwa na funky alafu watu wanacheka tu kwa basi. Watu wanafurahia. So I saw these smiles on these people's faces. It almost made me cry because I realized like these people had fun. Like really it touched them. Like iliingia hadi kwa roho. So mtu akifanya vitu zingine juu ya money,
you don't find the fulfillment.
Haita fulfillment. So kama uko hapo nje, you want to start an organization, let it not be because because Joe Brian is doing it, because people, that is umekosa job, let it be because it is a burden. Kama ni kukosa job, tafuta job. Tafuta job ikupe pesa. Hii hapa ukiingia hapa, don't enter with the motive of getting money. And also, if you're out there, get a good team. People who will understand your vision. People who will help you. Usikuwe na watu wanasema don't be with such people. Anaweza watakuweka chini. Kwa na mtu akwambia hapana, hatufai kuifanya hivi, tunafaa kuifanya hivi. Hatufai kufanya hivi, tunafaa tuifanye hivi. Because when you have people who say you will utaendelanga tu kukaa hivi. If you have people who akwambia hapana tusifanye hivi. Ni mzee atakupeleka juu. At the end of the day, we are not perfect, and people out there come to you for a divine purpose. So if they come to you, hata kama girlfriend huyo Australia alikamige
unaona what it has imeleta.
So na period yake ama season yake ilisha.
That is true.
Pio si catch watu wakienda wataenda.
That is true.
Boraka tu just try to maintain good relationships. If you can't, just leave it to God. But do not get worried about people leaving you. Do not get worried about sasa nimeanza hiki kitu alafu watu wameanza kupay do. Ukishinda hapo
utafanya ile kitu, utakuwa tu unasema nataka kuanza leo inafika.
Utaanza leo hivyo. So if you are there, you want to do this ama any other business, just do not give up on whatever you have in you. Write it down, because I assure you, people nasemanga pia, if you have something, write it down. Your vision, write it down, because if you write it down, that's when you now inaendelea tu kuingia kwa soul yako, kwa mwili yako, inaanza kuja na baadhi kuna hii na hii, na pia it provokes the faith. Inakwambia ukiandika unaanza kuiona. Hata kama Mungu ataileta ati stadiums, hata mimi nime host a lot of football matches.
Lakini hata una stadium.
There's stadium, but the football has come. So with time, najua tu stadium itakaa.
But the vision has already begun.
But never give up, never be despised by people. Try as hard as you can to always be true to yourself. Vitu pia zikiwa tough, there's always an option ya ku take a break. Taking a break is healthy for you.
True.
In the speak out of experience, taking a break is healthy for you. Do not have to do everything at the same time. Take a break, analyze, take step back, re-strategize. Hata si watu wa maandamano, ilibidi tume step back to re-strategize.
Sasa tunafikiria what next.
Tunafikiria sasa 2027 tunakuja kwa hizo maofisi tuziingia. So hakuna, nimesema hakuna mkate ngumu mbele ya chai.
Kabisa.
Trust me. Hakuna. But you have to have the zeal, and you have to have the resilience.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. JB, for being with us and accepting the invitation. There's a lot that you have outspoken, a lot of wisdom that I know. Mwenye atakuwa na hii video atakuwa narudi hapo nyuma. Sijaget hii wisdom. And for me, I have really learned a lot from you. Thank you so much. We honor you for being with us in this interview, and we really appreciate you for the work that you're doing. And we know that the journey is not going to be easy, but just like from 2017 all the way to 2024, the growth still continues. And we are excited of what is going to be coming forth even from this year, even for the event on the 21st, because I know there's a lot that is going to happen. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And so, guys, we are about to end, and we thank you for being a part of us, even as you continue to support us. So I'd like to remind you, please continue sharing, continue liking, continue subscribing. And to just bring you other news, soon we'll be bringing new faces. We're going to be having an amazing show or an amazing podcast where we'll be talking about adulting, we'll be talking about friendships, we'll be talking about life experiences. And it's going to be an amazing time because we're having fun people who very soon we shall be revealing themselves. We shall be bringing them to you. So please stay tuned. Encourage your friends to like, share, and subscribe. Encourage your family members, your workmates, because there's something great that is coming. And also we want to give you a big shout out for supporting us, even as we got nominated to the AfriGlow Men's Award 2024. Thank you so much for being a part of us and also for ensuring that we bring this award back home. So continue staying with us, continue liking, and I want you to go in our comment section. Tell us what you want to hear from us. Tell us what you want to have in the next segment of the podcast that will be coming to you very soon than expected. And let's engage on a one-on-one perspective. And as we finish today's show, I want to tell you that we love you so much from the production team. Continue being a part of us. And I'll always, as I finish, I usually say, have fun, be fun, and take care of yourself. See you on the next episode of Nuggets of Wisdom.